All right, next up for you guys, we have Nate versus Masvidal because obviously this is the fight to make. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for Leon Edwards getting punched in the face backstage 3 times, had a
That's
soda.
what you get for talking shit, man.
3-piece and a soda for your efforts, and you still don't get your fight to even the score. Why? Because he has had a meteoric rise, and Nate Diaz has thrust himself into that conversation as well in terms of the hottest ticket in town. I think Nate Diaz isn't even concerned about championships anymore. I think he just cares about having fights with gangsters, and what better gangster to pick than a guy who just had a 5-second knockout against a little Masvidal called a bum in Ben Askren.
Nate Diaz kills me, man, because he said like he just wants to fight whoever, right? The way he was describing it, he was like, man, when you got Street Fighter and stuff, you pick one fighter and want to see this guy fight that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's so funny, bro. But yeah, totally, man. That's how it is. You want to see this guy fight that guy. It's not just about like points and rankings and this and that. Yeah, man, Masvidal. Honestly, the only kind of like objection I have to that fight, and that's not a big objection, is that I really like both guys. Like, really like both guys.
100%.
And I don't want to see any of them, like, lose to each other. But it's fine. It's going to be a great fight, though. Don't get me wrong.
A 5-round war to a decision, like a split decision, would be awesome.
Should be a great
That would be the best
man.
way to... A razor-thin decision, or, like, man, I would love that. Or even a draw, like a war, just an absolute war. People would line up to pay
and
for it. And
Masvidal's got cardio, too, so...
Oh, they both got it ready to go. This is a serious fight. And you want to talk about someone who's motivated by the moolah. Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz share a few things. And one of those things is that necessity to get paid and feel like you're getting paid your worth.
Yes.
Because they've both cut their teeth in this game for what feels like forever. At least since the mid-2000s.
The real OGs, yeah, man.
They're the real OGs for real. And he's saying, I don't care if you have your hype party for 2 weeks here. Who's Colby Covington? They asked him who Colby Covington was.
Who's that guy?
And he's like, who's that? He genuinely, it wasn't one of those Conor McGregor, who the fuck is that guy with Jeremy Stevens? No, this is legitimate. Like, I don't know who you're talking about. What division? They're like welterweight.
Like, who's the champion at 155? Like, who's the champion at 170? He's
like,
just asking Brett Okamoto or whoever.
He's like, I don't care about any of these guys. They want to hold on. They're not even real martial artists. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's crazy. With I love, there's something addicting about his demeanor, man.
He turned it from...
Every story needs an anti-hero.
Yeah.
And he's a perfect anti-hero.
But he's the anti-hero turned low-key the hero, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying,
you know
though. This is the thing, is that, when you get those anti-heroes, for those of you who don't understand what that concept is, it's like you have that guy who's just ostensibly got society should have a problem with this guy who sticks it to the man and forget about the authority. And you have this guy where it's like everyone's like, he's the affable, relatable, chill dude who's very quirky, very different from you at the same time, and he doesn't know how to unapologetically be himself. And there's something that makes that heroic. Someone who just embraces who they are at their core to the very fullest and doesn't know how to put a filter on it.
Yes, it's beautiful, man. I think that's the appeal there. Absolutely. On top of like being an OG and all that stuff, man. I don't know. I really don't know who's gonna win though.
And that's what's so funny is I almost don't care who wins. I just want to see these two getting it. Like Street, just like Nate described it. I want to see these two characters. I want to put them against each other, and I want to see who wins, and I don't care who wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want... The same way we talk about some of the best of all time fighting each other. It's like, yo, what if we had Prime this guy versus Prime that guy in other sports or in the same sport? I wanted to see GSP face off against Anderson Silva in some kind of like a middleweight or some kind of like a welterweight. Like, it would have been amazing, crazy stuff, right? So you can always have your dream matchups. This is one of those where if it wasn't booked, both these guys are the same age and everything. If it wasn't booked, it would be a crime. And even Dana White immediately afterwards, like, yeah, that's the fight to make. So Leon Edwards can take another back seat in a crowded lineup for going to a championship, let alone any of these. Come on, man. You got Colby, you got Tyron, you got Usman, the champion, you got Nate, you got Masvidal. No one's thinking about where's Leon Edwards' opportunity to fight.
Yeah.
Nobody
really cares at this point.
And that's the biggest thing is, like, how can you build your brand? Right now, Leon Edwards' brand is a spiteful, angry British guy who isn't getting his chance to scrap the guy who punched him in the face for him talking grease.
Exactly, and it's funny because he was on the receiving end of the punches on that occasion. But I gotta say, everybody I think was on Masvidal's side.
Right. Talk shit, get lit. That's what they say where we come from.
That's
so
it,
that's that actually parlays perfectly into our next video. You guys tune in. We're gonna be talking a little Conor McGregor.